Good morning everyone, Felicity here from doTERRA Essential Oils. Just want to talk to you this morning about something that is very important and quite dear to my heart, and that is doTERRA on a budget. Now the reason why I want to talk to you about doTERRA on a budget is because we aren't all millionaires. I get it. We, I guess, all have different financial commitments. We're all in different situations. I get it. So I wanted to just quickly talk to you and explain to you, show to you about, I guess, the different options that are available to you with doTERRA on a budget. Now let me explain to you. It might just help you get a little bit more understanding. But back when I started with doTERRA in late 2008, early 2009, these kits right here weren't available to me when I first started out with doTERRA. I didn't have a wholesale account, so I bought doTERRA on retail prices. I bought it direct from the US, so I also had to pay a lot in postage. So when I started with doTERRA, I started out with, and I'll just quickly show you, was with this peppermint oil. It was because I was so sick with my first son, and I needed to just try and get something to help my morning sickness and my nauseousness get under control just a little bit. I've been to doctors and done many things, and it wasn't until a lady actually said to me, here, try peppermint oil on your belly button and on your feet. And I did. And it worked. I mean, it didn't take the morning sickness completely away, and it didn't take the nauseousness completely away, but it helped. And I got through and could enjoy, you know, the rest of my pregnancy the best that I could. So after then I had my son, I did a little bit of research about doTERRA oils, and there wasn't a lot of, I guess, research or information available at the time because doTERRA was quite new as well when I started. And there wasn't, I guess, the information available that you have access to today. So my husband and myself did a lot of research about peppermint as a plant. We looked at the history of it. We looked at how it was used by the French people. We looked at how it was used in Chinese medicine in many ways. We looked at this oil and realized then that we were onto something. Then we started to, I guess, decide that we wanted to try something else. So the next oil I purchased, and I can't even remember if it was the next month or if it was a couple of months later. I can't honestly tell you because it was so long ago, I can't remember. But I know my next one was lavender. The reason why I got lavender was because I knew that I needed to relax, I needed to calm down, and I was a new mum. So life was crazy. I was learning, you know, how to be a mum. I was learning what mum life was about. So I got a lavender then. Now, I can't even tell you what my next oil was. I for the life of me, just can't remember. But pretty much what I did was I started with my oils, purchasing them just, I guess, it was nearly like one at a time, two at a time, maybe three, no more than three at the time. And it wasn't necessarily always monthly because we just didn't have the finances to do it. I'll be, you know, I've got nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed to say that. We didn't have the money to be able to buy essential oils every single time. So my collection, which this is only half of my collection, these ones here are what I use every single day. It's taken me 9 years to get to this stage and more. And I guess the main reason, you know, is what then my husband and I worked out was that with our oils, we could, I guess, redirect some of our money or our budget. So we realized that, you know, for example, the peppermint was going to help with kids and their fevers. We realized then that lavender was going to be a great sleeping oil. It was going to be a great relaxant. It was going to calm you down, things like that. So then we realized that we could then direct some of our health budget and into essential oils, because that effectively now essential oils is our #1 natural option over medicinal. Yes, you still need to go to a doctor. Yes, you still need medicines. You still need antibiotics at times. You still need probiotics. You still need all that. But we redirect now our funds from that into our oils. You know, for example, you've got here the Long Life Fertility Pack, which I take every single day. And it's amazing. You know, 115 off the top of my head for a pack of 3, which lasts, it's got 120 capsules there, you can see in the bottles, and it does 30 days if you take it as it tells you that you should take it every second day. So these vitamins, so now my Lifelong Fertility Pack I get from doTERRA now, not from the chemist. So my funds are redirected from those expenses into doTERRA. And it's the same as my shampoo, my toothpaste. I no longer get that from the supermarket because I get it from doTERRA. And 9 times out of 10 I actually get these free because I use my loyalty reward points as well. But I don't want to talk about that today because that's another whole big a big thing to go into, and I just don't want this video to go too long either. But anyway, back to what I was saying. doTERRA on a budget. If you want to start with essential oils, but all you have is, say for example, let's just say you've got $15, right? And that's all you can afford. Hey, that's okay, I get it. Because for $15, you can get a lemon. Now, a lemon is an oil, and I go through close to 2 bottles a month. Because lemon is an oil that I use in my drink every day. You use it for cleaning. I use it for energy. My boys use it every day. You can use it for extra immune support. There's hundreds of ways that you can use lemon. Like, just Google it. Seriously, you'll come up with a massive list of ways to use lemon. That's like, I think that's like $12 or $13 for a bottle of lemon. Or you could say, okay, lemon's not quite my thing. You could try wild orange. I mean, wild orange is also another oil that I use close to 2 bottles a month as well. But bear in mind, I use so much because I've got a family of 5, and doTERRA essential oils is my first option now for any kind of sickness, emotion, health, whatever it is. That's why I go through so much in essential oils. So wild orange I use a lot of because it's a really great oil for emotions. I use it for my creativity a lot. I use it to wake me up of a morning along with peppermint as well. Wild orange, I put it in my drink as well to give me energy. What else do I use wild orange for? Think. Can't off the top of my head, but yeah, it's another really good oil. But again, it's like $14. So if all you can afford is like one oil, that's okay. All you need to do is message me and we can work out what that one oil is and tell me what your budget is, if you're comfortable to do so. Like, also too, I get it that you mightn't feel comfortable saying, hey, I've only got $15. I mean, I'm not going to laugh at you or anything like that because I've been there before. I get it completely. So you can start with 1 or 2 oils. If though you want to start with doTERRA and your budget's perhaps a little bit bigger, then maybe you might want to start with the introductory kit. I mean, I'll just show you. Now these are little 5 ml bottles. But you've got a little lavender. These are all, 5 ml, I just said that. Sorry. You get a lavender, you get a lemon, and you get a peppermint. And there is, if you Google it as well, or I can send it to you, there is actually 101 ways to use these oils as well. But that there is only $26 to get you started with doTERRA. I mean, right there and then, you've got a peppermint, which you can use for your fevers. You've got headaches, head tension, and I use that all the time. I'm using it, or have been using it like crazy this week in the mornings because last week of school, we're a bit slow to get going. So we use peppermint. Lemon, I just talked about, I use all the time. And lavender, you've got a sleeping oil. You've got an oil you can put in the bath for the kids to calm them down at night because they're going crazy and you've got to try and cook dinner and all those, lovely mother duties. yeah, so you've got 3 really, really good oils. I mean, doTERRA put this together for a reason, and it is because they are used a lot and have many, many uses. So maybe you could say, all right, okay, I've got $26. All right, let's start with this. You know, that's an option. If you wanted to, say, for example, dive in then a little bit further and your budget's just that tiny little bit bigger, then this kit here, which I've got actually a bit of a deal going, I suppose, at the moment on this one. But this kit alone for 8 oils, and they are, again, only, yeah, little 5 ml bottles. But you're going to get, I think, oh, now I can't even remember. I think it is 85 drops for these ones, and then you get 250 drops in your 15 ml. I think that's correct. Check it on my Facebook page because I've got it there. I've got a mental blank at the moment, and I should know what it is off the top of my head, but I think it's 85. Sorry if I'm wrong. But you can get these 8 oils, which have many, many uses, and they seriously are a really, really good kit to start out with still in a budget, because for $175, you're going to get all these 8 oils, right? And I've got it listed there on either my Instagram account or my Facebook account, what you can commonly use them for. But it's not necessarily, the few things that I've listed there aren't necessarily your reasons to use them. There are many, many more. It's just that I didn't have the room to put every single thing down, and if I put every single thing down that these oils are used for, you'd just probably turn around and walk away because there's just too much information, okay? So that, again, is $175. Okay, maybe your budget's just a tiny little bit bigger. Then you could start off with another kit, and these ones have 15 ml bottles, and it's called the Aroma Touch Kit. Now, the oils are a little bit different in your Aroma Touch. Now, let me try and remember. I don't know if I can remember all of them, but you do definitely have Aroma Touch, which is a great massage blend. It's awesome, awesome for circulation. So if you're a person that travels a lot, maybe in an aeroplane or in the car, and you get swollen feet, maybe your fingers get a little bit cold too in winter, and the circulation isn't moving as quick, this is awesome, awesome for circulation. I've proved it myself, and I just can't believe how quick it works. So that's, and it's also good for relaxing. Sometimes I put a couple of drops in the diffuser at night for myself or for my kids. So that comes in the Aroma Touch Kit. Then you've got a balance. You've got sorry, I forgot to move the camera with me. You've got a balance that comes in it. You've got a tea tree that comes in there. You get a wild orange in there. You get an On Guard in there. You get a deep blue because it only comes in a 5 ml. You get a deep blue as well. Trying to think. Lavender is definitely another one that you get in there. But yeah, there's 8 of them. And they're 15 ml bottles, so you've got 250 drops. But they are different to that of these little 5 ml bottles. But that and it also comes with a coconut oil, which I forgot to get out and put on the table. But that kit there is for $242. So your budget, you know, that's where it depends on what your budget is, what your needs are. I mean, the Aroma Touch Kit mightn't be for your needs. Your need might be, oh, we're always sick. I need something to help our immune system. That's when I can say, all right, these ones are really, really good for our immune system. How about I put a kit together? This is the amount. And then you go, oh, no, that's a bit much. Hey, cool. Let's work with your budget then. You know, there's 1,000,001 options to be able to start with essential oils. I mean, you've got then, which I'll just show you up here, these, the Emotional Touch, which I use these every day. And that's what it comes in a cute little box. I mean, they're $160 if you want all 6. That's the thing. Yes, that's $160, but what if you go, I only want something that's going to help me sleep at night and for anxious kids? Sure, let's go with Peace. I want something too that's going to help me get going every day to get my errands done in town. I want something that's going to keep me happy. All right, let's go with Motivate and Cheer. Done. If that's all you can afford, that's all you can afford. You can't get money from nowhere. Seriously, guys, I get it. And it's the same as the touch line here, which I like to call it for mums and bubs, because I seriously use these ones too all the time and the kids. And the kids even grab them. Whoops, what's that doing there? My lid's been open. There's a spider web. Anywho, distracted again. Yeah, but that kit there for the whole, and that's the box in it, for the touch, the whole lot, the BAM kit caboodle, you know, you're looking at about $250 there. And you go, whoa, okay, seriously, don't have that money, but I do want some. Okay, let's work out then what your need is and what you can afford. Like, that's what it comes back to, guys. You've got to think rationally, and that's where, you know, and I guess that's where when I post up different kits, like as an example, you know, I've got this kit going here with the diffuser, and that's the thing too. You might say, all right, I really, really want a diffuser and I want an oil, but my budget's only $100. Right, let's work with that, you know, because your diffuser is $50. So it's just, or if you say, I want the oils, more importantly, but I want a diffuser, okay, we can work around ways of getting a diffuser. We can work ways around until you can afford a diffuser. Like, that's the thing. And that, which brings me to why, you know, which I was saying and then got distracted, was with this kit here, with the, I've got up at the moment, and I've only got two left, maybe one left, I'm not sure, but anyway, if you want one, just message me. But it comes with your top 8 5ml bottles of oils, diffuser, coconut oil, and you get to choose 2 other oils, which you don't have to do straight away, for $175. That's it. The reason why, you know, and you think about it, that's $175, that's worth $50, plus 2 other oils could cost, you know, maybe another $50. So effectively, this whole thing should be $270 worth. But because I am a consultant and a leader, I can put together what I want to do for you. And that's where I guess it's in my heart, is that I love to give. So by getting this kit, you're getting $100 worth of free product pretty much. And some of it is, I can do that simply because I've been with doTERRA for 9 years. So let me tell you, I've got a lot. See all these oils? Most of these I've got 2 or 3 of, maybe 4. Like, that's the thing. I can do it because I've saved them up over the years and they don't expire. Well, I've never had one expire. Maybe they do have an expiry date. Maybe that's, I actually haven't even looked into that. Maybe I should. Does anyone, oh, look, there's an expiry date. Anyway, they probably won't be. I mean, that's 2020, so you can guarantee all the oils won't have expired. But that's a good thought. Now, what was I saying? Goodness me, it's Friday. Maybe I need to make a coffee. But yeah, that's where I can do really good deals for you because I've got that available to me. You know, maybe 2. And another one I'll just quickly tell you is about the skincare products. These are ones that I use all the time. And I'll admit it, it took me lots and lots of years before I started with the skincare products from doTERRA. When they first come out, I didn't jump on it. I waited, I think, at least 18 months before I started. The reason why is because I have really, really sensitive skin. There's a lot of products that I can't use, even when you go to a beauty parlor. Is that what you call them? I can't even remember. You know, the places where you get your facials and all that done. Yeah, a lot of those products I can't use. And when I've been there as well, I've even had people burn my skin, which is no fault to their own. It's just my skin is really, really sensitive. But I can use all of doTERRA's face products, and to me, that's just like the best thing ever. I get so excited because I can use their face creams because my skin is so sensitive, because it's got no nasties in it. But I mean, if you wanted to start with skincare, you can see there's like 4 bottles. That's $100 for that. But again, that's where I guess it comes into play, is my budget that I have put away for different things, needs like this, now goes into doTERRA, which in turn, because of the loyalty rewards program, is giving me free products. And it's the same as this body butter here, which I use for my feet, and the exfoliant as well. That's all what, you know, I get. and I can get it for free. So it's kind of like a, oh, hello Noni, joys of working at home, isn't it? That's kind of you know, a luxury for me, but I can get them free with my points. So I'm getting something for me that I can do to unwind at night. So there's just many ways that you can start with doTERRA, and that's why I wanted to do a little video, because it's very hard to put it into writing for you to be able to understand. So message me if you want to start with doTERRA. You've got a small budget, you've got perhaps it's a need that wants to be met. You're not necessarily worried about a budget, but you're like, oh, my kids are not sleeping at school holidays starting next week, they're going to be at each other, they're going to be grumpy, they're not going to, you know, they're going to get sick. It could be a million and one things. You know, just message me, because I can tell you honestly, I will not let you walk away with a doTERRA product that you're not going to use, or a doTERRA product that you're not going to understand. And that's what I want you to make sure. And you know, there's plenty of other, I guess you could say, party type things going on out there. You know, you got your Tupperware, you got Lorraine linen, you know, all those types of things. Sometimes you walk out of there and you bought something and you're like, oh man, what did I buy that for? I've done that, don't worry. But with essential oils, I won't let you do that. And I know you're probably thinking, well, how are you going to make sure? I'm going to fire questions at you. Not in a nasty way, and not in a way that you think, oh man, here we go, 50 questions. No, not like that. All I pretty much do is I just get an understanding. And because I've used these oils for 9 years, I don't want to put tickets on myself, but I can tell you I've got a pretty good understanding of what's going on with the oils and what they are good for. And I'm still learning, and that's the thing. Like, I've got one at the moment, a client using some oils, and what they're using is not quite working. And I was honest with her and said, look, I've never had that happen to us in my 9 years in my house, but hey, let's work with it and let's work it out together, because I'm interested. Because if I can work out for her, you know, how to use these oils for this situation, I can help someone else too and say, well, hey, this worked for someone else, let's start with this. And that's where I guess it's understanding how your oils work, how they work with your lymph system, how they work with your brain, because every single person's different. And I've talked about it many times. Sleep is a huge one that people need help with, and there are many different options with sleep. And that's where we work with, why do you think your child's waking up? Why are you waking up? Why are you not getting to sleep? Are you thinking about all the things that you didn't do? Is it that you're being overstimulated for the day and you can't get to sleep? Is it because you've got sore muscles? You know, is it because you're not feeling well? There's a million things as to why these things are happening. So it's just a matter of working together and asking questions. So all I want to do today is to encourage you that if you want to start with oils, please don't let your budget hold you back. If, you know, and I had a client just this week message me and say, I really want this kit, but I don't get paid yet. Sure, that's okay. We worked something out together, and that's what I can do for you. I don't want anybody being held back from starting with oils. I want to help you. And I really don't know how else to say it, but other than just really wholeheartedly. And I mean, that's probably why it's taken me 9 years to start sharing with you guys my oils, what I use them for, and education, because I knew I have 3 kids, right? I knew I couldn't commit to it. I've got 2 at school now, and I feel like that, you know, I've got 1 at home. Yes, life does still get crazy. Yes, I still needed to help out on the farm at times as well. But I feel like at the moment I can commit and I can help you. And that's why it's taken me so long to start. I'm not out here to, you know, to try and make you start with essential oils just because, you know. It's not like that. And I just don't know how else to put it across. And people that have bought oils from me already and have started and have talked to me know that my reasons behind starting with oils. So all I encourage you to is just message me, talk to me. As I said, if you do want this kit, I'd suggest you just message me and say, hey, I'm interested. That's all I need to know. because you do get $100 worth, pretty much $100 worth of free product. So, and then once you get your oils, of course, you're not going to be left alone. I can just about guarantee you. I mean, I'm not going to nag you, and I'm not going to email you every single day, but I will always be available. I've got a pretty good idea what you're using your oils for. I will check on you. It's just part of my nature. But my husband likes to tell me that I mother anything. And that's just the type of person that I am. I've probably got a big heart, sometimes probably too big. And that's just how I am. So sorry that this video has gone way longer than I planned to this morning, but I just want to encourage you today. I am home all day today, so if anybody wants to know anything today, hey, shoot me a message. I'm happy to hook up on the internet and talk to you via Skype or Zoom or whatever it is. If you want to have a class, it can even be online, because I'll send you the things so that we can have a class, get a group of friends together, and we can talk about oils. And if you host a class too, you know, I will work a little bit of a reward out for you. You know, I haven't got anything set in concrete as such for hosting a little, I guess, coffee and chat over the internet, phone, whatever it is, simply because, again, everybody's different. If I said, okay, host a party for me and I'll give you this, yeah? What if you're not into the emotional side of oils? It's a bit silly, isn't it? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I'm just happy to help anybody who wants help. Please, you know where I am. And I am slowly getting out all my information onto social media, but it does take a lot of time without overwhelming you all. So if there's anything that you want to know about that's not on social media, because obviously I can't put everything up there. I can't tell you all my experiences, and I can't share everything with you in detail because of compliance. So just know that I'm always available. If I don't answer you straight away, just know that I will. I've got a family, we've got a farm. Life sometimes gets in the road, but I'm never too far away. Even if it's a matter of me saying, yep, I've got your message, I'm busy, I promise to get back to you tomorrow. You know, I'm not ignoring you, it's just life. And guys, I hope you just understand we all have a life. We all have to live, we all have the demands that come up from time to time, we all have situations that are unexpected. So, yeah, sing out, and I wish you all a very happy weekend. Feel free to share my video, do what you need to do, talk to your friends. I'm happy to help anyone, anywhere in the world. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope to hear from you soon.